All right. And I'm sipping on some hot tea, and apparently hot liquids are really good to flush out the virus from the throat. A good preventative practice. And we're going to start in a seating position. And if you don't have a meditation cushion or anything to sit on, you can use a towel, and I'll show you how to do that. So if you're going to use the towel, you want to open it up lengthwise, and depending, you can fold it in half. And you can take this towel and you can tuck it right in front of the shins and under the thighs. And this will support here a little bit better. So once you get comfortable in any kind of seat or posture that feels good for you, you can close your eyes and begin to simply listen. Listen to the sounds you might hear outside. Listen to any sounds you might hear inside. Begin to listen to your own breath. Maybe you can listen to the beating of your heart. And maybe with the beating of the heart and the gentle rhythm of the breath, begin to feel the sensations of the body. Feeling the texture of the clothing that you're wearing, how the clothing moves and changes with the breath. Feeling where your body makes contact with the floor, with itself. Relax as much as you can from the very top of the head. The muscles around the eyes. Separate the teeth. Parting the lips. Relaxing the jaw. If you want to let out an audible exhale here. Really let this jaw drop, melt. And as that melts, so too do the shoulders, away from the ears, down to the elbows and wrists, and all 10 fingers. Relaxing the torso. Breathing into the belly. Feeling the abdomen and the ribs expand on the inhale. And relax. And move inward on the exhale. Release as much muscular tension as you can around the hips, softening the pelvis, the thighs, the knees, the shins, calves, ankles, and grounding all the way down to the feet and all 10 toes. There is nowhere to be, and there is nothing to do, except simply be present, here and now, with the body, with the breath. When the world around us is tumultuous, when the winds are uncertain, our breath is forever present in one solidified rhythm of inhalation and exhalation. And in the silence, there is peace. There is a rock for us to stand, to rest on. Begin to deepen the breath. Bring the breath from the belly, up the ribs, up to the collarbones. And exhaling even more slowly than you drew the breath in. Breathing in slowly and breathing out even slower. In the Tao, they say that hope is as hollow as fear. And what they mean, I've come to understand, is that both hope and fear are not of the present moment. Continue the slow, rhythmic breath. And we're going to chant Om together 3 times. If you'd like to join, you can bring the hands together in front of the heart. Take a deep exhale. Full breath in for Om. Very slowly begin to open the eyes. Bring the hands back down. And if your legs are bothering you, you can open them up. Bring the legs out in front of you. You can shake the legs back and forth. Make circles with the ankles. Point and open the toes away from and towards the face. I'm going to do some self-massage. We're going to start at the very top of the head. And so you can do anything you want with your feet for right now. We're going to get into the scalp. So bring your hands together and just like you're getting your hair washed, your hair cut, you can kind of make some small circles, or you can scratch around the head. You can begin to gently slap the face a little bit. Light tap with the tips of the fingers. I want you to feel for your cheekbone. Feel that cheekbone and feel at the very top of the jaw towards your ear, right in front of the ear canal. And I want you to, with an exhale and a sigh, drag the fingers down towards the bottom of the jaw. And towards the front of the chin. Exhaling, massaging down to the bottom row of teeth and towards the front of the chin. And a few more. You can make circles going down towards the jaw, towards the ear, up to the top of the head and back forward to the front of the teeth. Encouraging the mouth to open, the jaw to relax. So much tension here. All right, now we're gonna do what I call Lego hands. You're gonna take your Lego hands, do your Lego man dance. And then you're going to take your more flexible human Lego hands right behind the shoulders. And you're going to scrape from behind the shoulders towards the front of the neck. And use as much pressure or as little pressure as you want here. And begin to make circles up along the spine on either side of the spinal cord. Up and down the back of the neck. Let's get into the ears a little bit. I like to pull down the earlobe in all directions. Take your pointer fingers, take your index fingers, and hook them just inside of the ear canal. And you're gonna pinch the inside of the ear here with the thumb and pull that down and around. And then back in the arms. I want you to beat the chest. Let it out. Deep inhale. I'm going to start to lightly tap down my left arm. Give myself a high five and a round of applause. Give yourself a round of applause and up the left arm into the left rib here. Come up, and we're going to go over to the right arm, down the right arm, both sides. Another round of applause. Congratulations. You're doing it. You're here. Good for you. Good for all of us. Keep tap, tap, tap. We'll get into the right ribs here. You can tap the belly a little bit. You can actually press here. We're going to do a little abdominal massage. Press right above the belly button. And you're going to make clockwise circles. If the top of your head is 12, you're going to go around this way. And you just make some little circles here. I told myself I wouldn't buy so many crisis snacks. And I've been eating really well, and I'm happy for myself. And I hope you're eating whatever it is that is calling to you right now during this time. It's your time. Reclaim it. And then we're going to take loose fists. We're going to take those behind the back, into the low back. And if your legs are crossed, open them out. And we're going to tap into the thighs, the quads, the hamstrings behind the thighs. Tap into the shins, behind the shins. And come back up. Tap your booty a little bit. Own it. Ooh. And then go over to the left side. Tappity tap. And using as much or as little pressure as feels good here. Going down the shin. And brush yourself off. Brush, 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 brush. And sit with this for a moment. Get comfortable. I'm going to take a couple of breaths. Just tune in to how we're feeling. How that changed our perception, our sensations, our nervous system. All right. Slowly open the eyes and we'll make our way to tabletop position in a cat-cow. Find your cat-cow. If your hands are sensitive, if your wrists are sensitive, if you take a blanket or a towel or something, you can set that down and place your palms at the edge to elevate the palms up so that you're pressing more into the fingertips. And that'll make it a little more comfortable. Another alternative is to just use a fist. From here, we're going to inhale, lift the tailbone, lift the gaze. Then as you exhale, gaze to the belly, lift the center of the spine up towards the ceiling. Inhaling, cow, exhaling, cat. Move as gently, slowly as you'd like. Take the time to feel the vertebrae. If you want to make movements to the left or to the right, circular movements with the spine, making circles with the head and neck, circles with the hips. It's like we're headbanging in slow motion. From here, we're probably going to do, this is probably going to be the most active we'll be in this whole class. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to inhale up the right arm and the left leg. You can keep the gaze down. Extend through the middle finger, keeping the fingers together. Point the left toes down towards the floor. If your balance is a little bit challenged, you can widen the stance with the grounded knee and hand. And lower. We're going to switch to the opposite side. Inhaling the left arm, right leg, heads up, 7 up. Keep that thumb up. Keep the fingers together. Reaching out from the middle finger, pressing the sole of the right foot into the wall behind you. Keeping the spine long, lifting up through the center. Exhale, lower. Inhale, switch sides again. Lifting up from the chest. Lengthening from the hand and foot. Breathing in, breathing out. One more side. Inhale, left arm, right leg. Lengthen and lift. Breathe. From here, bring the knees together. And we're going to do a little bit of broken toe pose. So, I like to lift the skin of the kneecap, lift the gluteal musculature away from the heels, and really open up the toes here. So I like, especially that pinky toe. And sit back. If this is too much, you can lean forward to take some weight off away from the toes. Play with whatever degree. Directly over the toes will give you the most pressure. Away from the toes will give you the least. Close the eyes here. And take some breaths. Check in with the body. And if you've had enough of this broken toe pose, I sure haven't, but I'll be nice. We're gonna come into a child's pose here. So, I've got like 3 pillows that I grabbed from my bedroom. And I'm gonna use these as props here. And if you don't have any pillows nearby, I hope you do, you can still use a folded towel just to place under the forehead. So if you've got a big stack of blankets, or you can take folded blankets, pillows, whatever, and just fold here. If you've just got a folded towel, you can rest your forehead on the towel. Or if the floor is comfortable enough for you, you can do that. If the ankles are tight, you can roll. If the ankles are tight, you can roll from the bottom of the mat to create a little lift in the ankles out of support so they're not so overstretched. And if the hips are really tight, you can use another pillow and place that between the thigh and the calves here. Give you some more support as well. And if you have any further questions, feel free to type them in the chat box. I'll be checking those periodically while we hold this pose for a little bit. Get comfortable. So notice where your body makes contact with the floor, with the props. If you'd like to turn your head to one side or the other, or keep the forehead, chin level. Allow yourself to feel completely supported by the props, by the floor, by yourself, supported by each other. And allow yourself to rest into that support. Feel muscle tension release. Use minimal muscular effort. Surrender your body weight. Offer it up to this foundation. And breathe. I want you to begin to imagine rewinding your day. Starting from the time you logged on to take this class, and moving back throughout the events of your day. Rewinding at a comfortable pace for you, all the way to the time that you woke up this morning. And as you do, continue to surrender your body weight. Continue to melt. Continue to relax. Continue to breathe. Take a few more breaths. And whenever you're ready, at your own time and pace, slowly lift back up. Have a sip of tea or water if you'd like. If you have your stack of blankets, pillows, we're going to keep them right here. I'm going to take my outside of the right thigh and rest it down here. Take the leg. Got my leg out here at a right angle. My left knee is going to meet the right heel. Come into this twist. Take my hands on either side of the mat, on either side of the pillows, blankets if you have them. Inhale, lift the spine. And exhale, twist toward the mat. Inhale, lift. And exhale, I'm going to fold onto the floor. And if you don't have any of these, you can rest your hands on your forehead. Find whatever's comfortable for you, and if you need any helps or assistance, you can feel free to turn on the camera so you can make some adjustments, or leave a message in the chat box that I can check. If this isn't so comfortable, or you want to make this a little more comfortable. And feel where the body makes contact. Allow yourself to melt here. to breathe here. I want you, as an inner journaling question, to think about some things that you are grateful for. What brings you gratitude? If the head is turned to one side, you can turn it to the other side while you contemplate here. Find the places where there is hidden tension. Find it, greet it, breathe into it. What brings you gratitude? A few more breaths. And when you're ready, we'll press the hands back up slowly. And we'll take a counter twist here. Our right hip is down. We're going to take the left hand behind. Right hand to left. Knee opening to the left side. Turning to center. Now, we turn over to the left side. And just pivot over. Or you can turn your head the other direction as long as your left outer thigh is on the mat. Same, but different here. I have my shin level with the length of the mat. My right knee, left heel are close. This leg is out. I'm going to take either hand to either side of the mat or the pillows, blankets that you might have. Inhale, lift the spine. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lift. And exhale, melt or find whatever is comfortable for you. Might feel different on this side than the last. Feel where the body makes contact. Feel the rhythm of the breath. Feel the foundation. Feel grounded. Breathe slowly. And the inner journaling question on this side. What brings you joy? What brings you joy? What makes you laugh? What makes you smile? Notice what that feels like. Notice where that is being felt. This joy. Breathe into it. Periodically checking in with the body to release any very sneaky tension. Greet it kindly. Watch it evaporate. Long exhales. Take some deeper, bigger breaths. As we prepare to transition up to a seat, or up to an upright position rather. Take a similar counter twist. Taking this hand behind you, left hand to right knee, looking behind the shoulder. And return to center. From here, let's lie onto our backs. So on your back, keep the knees up, feet on the ground. Open the feet about mat width distance. And we're going to take the knees over to the left and over to the right at your own pace and time. Let the knees fall on the exhale. Rise on the inhale. Fall on the exhale. Rise on the exhale. Inhale at your own pace. And from here, we'll hug the knees in. Rock to the left and right. Giving the low back a little massage here. Rock along the length of the mat. Press the feet back down. Take the right foot up towards the ceiling. Press the sole of the right foot up towards the ceiling. You can also reach behind the right thigh. Press this foot up. And you can keep the knee as straight or as bent as feels comfortable for you. Here we're going to take the right ankle over just above the left knee. We're going to reach through, reach just below the knee or behind the hamstring, and pull both knees towards you, taking each foot to its respective knee. If you want to feel a little bit more, you can slightly roll over to the left. Press the hips down. Deep breath in. And out. Close the eyes. Feel. All the muscles around the hips, the pelvis, around the head, shoulders, neck. What's the minimal amount of effort required? And lower both feet to the ground. Bring both feet wide. Knock the knees together for a few breaths here. Place the left hand over the heart, right hand over the belly. Breathe. Here, the feet a little bit closer. I'm going to take the left foot up towards the ceiling. Press the right, left, press the left sole of the foot towards the ceiling, towards the roof, towards the sky. Reaching, gently, straightening the leg. Breathing fully, relaxing the face, the jaw. Let go of what doesn't serve you. I'm going to take the left ankle over the right knee, or the supine pigeon, reaching the hands through either side of the right thigh, reaching for just below the right knee or behind the right thigh. whatever's most comfortable for you. Let the head rest on the floor. This might be plenty. If you want more, you can press the tailbone into the floor. You can rock slightly to the right side and press the tailbone down. Each foot pointed up towards the ceiling, reaching towards their own respective knee. Breathing slowly. And bring both feet back to the floor. Knock the knees together, feet wide. Bringing the hands on the torso. Feeling the breath. Feeling the hips. All right, so this next pose, and you can look up for this if you'd like. So we're gonna do a supported bridge pose. If you have a yoga block or a stack of books you can put under the sacrum if you know where we're going, please do that. Or even if you have a bolster you can put under the hips, under the sacrum, you can. If you don't, and you only have a bath towel, take that bath towel. We're gonna fold it hot dog style. We're gonna cut it in half, and then we're gonna fold it like we'd fold a flag. So I'm gonna hold one corner, and you'll fold it across like so. And you're gonna take this bottom edge and fold that down like that. You're gonna take the corner, hold both sides, and so you're making these little triangles. Folding, folding, and at the bottom you'll have a little bit of this left over. That's okay, I'll just fold that. And what I end up with is this triangle thing. I'm gonna even fold this in half. So what I've got here now is a folded up, little compact, triangular towel fold. And the sacrum is that triangular shaped bone at the very base of the spine. So where the two back dimples would be, I want just about here. I want the sacrum to rest on here, tailbone, and depending on the size of the towel, you may want to adjust. And if you want to do a regular bridge, be my guest. And if this isn't accessible for you at all, feel free to do any kind of movement that feels good for you. So if you have your triangular fold, I'm going to come back down. Lift the hips up. going to place that just underneath my hip, and I'm going to let it rest here. And you might need to shimmy and shake a little bit to get it just right. If you want to, bring the feet out so you're laying more flat. That's fine. If you want to keep the feet together, also really great. If you want to knock the knees together, you should feel a little bit of space in the low back. And really allow that low back to melt towards the floor. Feel where your body makes contact. Breathe into the low back here. You want to get more into the chest from here if you haven't already. You can puff the chest up and go post the arms a little bit. Keep the hands where they are. Breathe deep into the belly. Imagine stretching the lungs as if they were balloons, opening, expanding the ribs. Slow exhale. Stillness. A few more breaths. And press the feet into the mat, lifting the hips, removing whatever prop, towel underneath you, and keep the hips lifted. Interlace the fingers underneath of the hips. Roll the shoulder blades under the chest, opening the collarbones. Lengthen the neck, the ears away from the shoulders. Bring the feet a little bit closer together. Closer,
Bring the heels closer to the shoulders. Inhale, lift the hips, the pelvis up towards the ceiling. And very slowly, one vertebrae at a time, slower than you think you're going. Very slowly, allow the vertebrae to fall, roll onto the mat. Bring the knees together. Take some deep breaths here. Hug the knees in. Rock left, right. And we're going to come into a happy baby. For that, we're going to reach the inside of the knees, the outside of the feet. Oh, I'm going to hit the mic here. Open the feet wide. Press the feet up towards the ceiling, into the hands. Press the tailbone down towards the mat. You can straighten the right leg. Close, open, straighten the left leg. Alternating between the two. Bring the feet together and drop completely flat to the floor. Now we're going to prepare for Shavasana. Want to grab some props if you want to put on a hoodie or socks, if you want to grab a sip of tea. I'm certainly going to have a sip of tea. So for Shavasana, got plenty of options. You can rest completely flat on the floor if that's good for you. You can place some pillows, a bolster, a rolled up towel or foam roller underneath the knees, especially if there's some tension in the low back. That'll take the slack out from the hamstrings to have the knees a little bit bent. You can also keep the feet on the floor for this as well. If you have a chair, which I didn't prep for, but if you had a chair here and I had a chair here, if you just put a blanket over that, you can even put your feet on top of that, and that might feel really good. We'll probably do that maybe next week. And then if you want to get a pillow underneath the head, if you want to put a blanket over you, get as cozy and as comfortable as you'd like to be. And I'm going to guide you through a meditation while we're here in Shavasana. So once you get settled, take some full breaths, breathing in through the belly, exhaling through the mouth. Inhaling Exhaling, get all the fidgets out. Allow yourself to find as much stillness for the remainder of this class. Feel your feet. Relax the muscles around the feet. The big toes, second, third, fourth, and fifth toes. The soles of the feet. The tops of the feet. Relax the shins, the calves, the knees. Feel the kneecaps relax. Continue through the hips, the thighs, the front of the thighs, the quads, the back of the thighs, the hamstrings, the hips, the glute muscles, muscles of the pelvis, relaxing the belly with the breath. Letting the low back, upper back, and chest be light. Let the shoulders fall, gently resting on the floor beneath you. The upper arms relax. The elbows. The forearms. The wrists. The palm of the hand. The backs of the hands. Thumbs, index, middle, ring, and pinky fingers. Feel the throat relax, the jaw and tongue, muscles around the face, all the way to the top of the head. Feel the whole body resting, relaxing here. I want you to begin to count down each exhale, starting with the number 10. Exhaling 9, 8, growing all the more relaxed, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, coming to stillness, 2, and 1, 1, 1. You are at peace. You are at rest. You are nurtured and loved, supported. As we explore this subconscious space, this quieter place, bring to mind, call forth someone or something that represents the epitome of love, compassion, and kindness to you. This might be a person, might be an idea or a thought. Whatever it is, they represent, embody loving kindness and compassion. Imagine this before you, in the mind's eye. And imagine receiving this love and compassion. Imagine receiving all of this kindness. And as you receive this love and compassion, the more you begin to fully integrate with what it is you find to embody love and compassion. All of this is coming from within your own heart, within your own self. And begin directing this love and compassion to your own self. Allow this radiant, loving light to illuminate the entirety of your being. Let the sensation fill you. Imagine now sending this energy, this love and compassion to a friend, someone you love, someone suffering maybe in any way. And maybe, like I have, many people come to mind. Imagine this light. Imagine this light being sent to each and every person that comes to mind, to communities, to families. Bring to mind someone who may have caused you some harm. And find that you are abundant enough in love and compassion to share and extend this light with even someone who has caused us any suffering or harm. Rest in this energy of love and compassion for yourself, for all sentient beings everywhere. It has been said that we are all walking each other home. It has also been said that all roads lead nowhere. That is not important where any given road may take us. More importantly, how we travel on this road. Is the path that we are walking have heart? Can we follow the path of the heart? Feel the heart. Breathe slowly. Without gravity, we would not have the life that we have. We can surrender to this gravity and rest with it. We can feel this gravity as if it were warm sunshine. reconnect with the breath. Take deeper inhalations and exhalations, slowly returning to the physical sensations of the body, returning the awareness to the room that you are in. Just begin to wiggle the fingers and toes. Take any big morning stretches that feel good for you. Waking up the body. Rolling over onto your side. Slowly making your way up to a seat as we'll bring this practice to a close for today. And once you're seated, bring the hands together in front of the chest in prayer, or hand over the other. Feel the warmth of the heart. Keeping the eyes closed. We'll end with 3 rounds of Om here. And if you'd like to join, take a long exhale. A full inhale, full of love. Thank you all so much for joining me in this practice. I'm here every Sunday, 4 to 5:30. Teach dream yogas Wednesday night at 9:30. Stay happy, stay healthy. May you be like the lotus, forever at ease in muddy waters. Namaste. Enjoy the rest of your days.